Hello, my name is Sohee Kwan, and I'm going to reflect on my case analysis that I did a few months ago. Just a summary of my case analysis, which is also included here in the case information. Um, my case analysis, it was over a general education kindergarten teacher at Sprenica Elementary School, which is in Brown County, Indiana. She has 21 students in her class and spends about 5 hours a day from Monday through Friday with them. The specific case focuses on the kindergarten standards, which is down here, which is the KOA3, decomposing numbers less than or equal to 10 into pairs of more than one way, and KOA4, which is for any number from 1 to 9, find the number that makes 10 when added to the given number by using objects, drawings, or recording the answer with a drawing or equation. The kindergarten teacher is asking to find interactive lessons to integrate into this unit. I was working before this, I was actually working on another case. It was with one of my high school teachers that I had my senior year, and she did not give me enough information, and so I asked Mrs. Roberts, who I am doing student teaching with her, and she gave me more information than my first case analysis, so I decided to forego the first one and go with this one. When I got this case, it was February 24th, 2014, when Mrs. Sarah Roberts put in the information and I collected it. I was actually very happy to see that I have a lot more information that was provided than the teacher who I had for my first case analysis. Some of the assumptions that I had were that the teacher knew how to use technology pretty well and was familiar with all of the new upcoming technology. And I also assumed that she wanted to find more technological games and activities and lessons instead of just the traditional paper and pencil. I did have some difficulties while doing this process, which is right here in the problems. Some of the problems that I had were the lessons, they had to be short and clear since the students, this would have been around their first year in school, and so they are they have a short attention span and tend to get very antsy very quickly. Another problem was I had to find interactive lessons using an interactive board with a pen that often did not work. So I went to the school and visited a few times, and they have an interactive projector, but sometimes the pen that is connected with the interactive projector does not work, and so this was often quite frustrating. And another problem is that because of the location of the school, the internet access is usually slow or sometimes does not even work. So these are some of the problems that I encountered. However, I solved these problems by finding short games that required little or no internet. Also, my teacher, halfway through this case analysis, she told me that they got a new interactive board that works fully and that the pens work now. So the interactive board that the pen did not work sometimes is no longer a problem. In this case analysis and the case artifacts, which this is a case analysis with all of the information, and the case artifacts are the description is right here at the very bottom, and they are down right here using a smartboard activity. I've learned that there is not one perfect game or one perfect activity that will help students learn effectively. Instead, there are many games or activities that students will find more effective or least effective depending on the student. Every student is different and requires different games to stimulate their thinking. One activity might not work as well as another activity for another student. However, on another hand, sometimes maybe two activities work well for another student. Having different options and many various alternatives to the activities are essential to teaching. I feel like I could improve this project in many ways. I could add maybe a lesson. The teacher only asked for activities that would be used in after the lesson was initially taught. And so I think that if I made a lesson activity introducing the students into the lessons and actually teaching the lessons instead of just giving them review games and review activities, then things might go more smoothly and have a better transition. After completing this case analysis project and the case artifacts, my strengths were finding numerous resources and activities that met the standards of this project. So right here in step 3 or step 2, I found many technology options. Some are videos, some are online games. It was very easy for me to find activities that were specific to what I was looking for, especially using the standards. There are many websites that I found online that are specifically designed for teacher lessons, and this made it really easy for me to find activities and games that could relate to them. The areas of improvement that I could improve on are not sticking to one website, but looking around for other diverse activities. There's this one really good website that I found that had multiple activities, and they were all really good, but I feel like I could improve this project by looking at other websites. Even though that one website was a very good website, I feel like if I moved on and found other websites that had them, I could find more diverse activities that were just as good.